Hey everybody, this is Samuel with my Week 6 review in the full stack JavaScript program at SDCS. Um, I had a pretty tough week, I would say. One of the tougher ones based off the fact that I ran into a series of situations where I found myself uh, having to learn and adapt rather quickly. Um, but it turned into a pretty solid week as far as being able to grasp the material, learn it, and sort of overcome my problem. This was specifically when doing a React project, the VSTDA project, a to-do app, and I was having a tough time doing some conditional class render when putting this together. Essentially, uh, after being able to make a few to-do items, there is an option to say that you've completed the to-do item, and upon that, uh, the to-do item's supposed to sort of indicate to you that you have indeed completed it, and it does that by turning into a different color, green for complete, as well as striking through the text, and making those two stylings occur and happen was rather difficult to figure out in React. It is just CSS styles, but to conditionally do that in React was definitely a tough thing for me to figure out. It took me a couple days. Um, I overcame this problem by seeking out help from my coach, who I'm very glad really made me work for it. He made me make sure that I could feel that I had done it on my own. And I'd say one of the more important lessons I learned was um, through sort of addressing this problem um, was sort of highlighting how to problem solve, um, which required me to um, put things into a series of sub problems and sort of work down the line as far as completing every sub problem one by one until I was able to finally come up with my solution. Um, so, for any advice I might have with people approaching this project, approaching really projects in general, would be when you run into a problem. I think a very good method that you can sort of use is to break up your problem into sub problems. Make sure that the little steps that you're assuming are working as you intend on them working, um, make sure that they indeed are. And that requires you to sort of break things down step by step and address what you're doing is working exactly the way that you want it. Um, so yeah, that would be sort of my general advice, and look forward to continuing on with the program. I'm actually approaching learning some more database stuff before I think get into the more advanced iterations of React and Node, and can't wait for the challenges to come ahead, and look forward to speaking to you guys next week.